Hi guys, welcome to another video on Jay's workshop. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do oil filter and air filter change on a 1.6 Mk7 Golf. So first of all, obviously you open your bonnet. That's the parts over there. You need to go underneath and remove this under tray, which is held on with a couple of torque screws. Right. So what we're going to do is take off these couple of torque screws. Make sure I don't lose them. Another one here. Right, these three over here, they're bigger ones. So we just take off the other little ones on this side. Okay, so for these back three over here, 1, 2, and 3, you need the T45 Torx. And I'm gonna have to use 2 hands to take them off. Right, so I've taken the 3 screws off. Be careful because the flap will just drop. And then all you've got to do is just kind of push these tabs up. There's one here, and there's one here. And then like that. Okay, so to drain the oil for the sump plug, you need a 19mm socket. Drain plug's located over here. So we put a light in. That should locate it there. I'm just gonna have to crack it open, and I want to use 2 hands. So once you crack the drain plug open, you just have to loosen it with your hand, or your drain gun, wherever you're going to put it in. Just let it out. So just let that drain out. I forgot to mention, you have to take off the... Open this up as well to let it flow. Alright, so now we're going to take the oil filter off. You need a 32mm socket and an extension. It's located just behind this pipe over there. Since this is a type that's got one of them paper filters which go inside, so yeah, it's located in a bit of a weird place. So just gotta get your socket on there. And then crack it open. Once again, I'm gonna have to use 2 hands. Right. So you gotta be careful when you open this out. As you can see, it makes a big mess. And you just unscrew the rest of your hand, and then just take it out. And just leave it there. As you can see, the paper bit's been left behind. Take that out as well. There you go. Just like that. I definitely recommend buying a can of brake and clutch cleaner, because you're gonna have to spray all this area, as you can see, where it makes a mess. Okay, so I've given that a nice clean up there where the oil filter has in this. Something out there. Anyway, so what we're gonna do is click in the new oil filter. Sorry, my bad, it goes in that way. So this round bit over here goes into the actual engine bay, and then you need to put a new O-ring on. You need to put a new O-ring on like that. Make sure you leave it with some fresh oil along that rubber, because whoever previously serviced this hasn't done that, and there's a struggle to get this off. So yeah, make sure you leave it. And if you want a part number, it is over here. So anyway, go ahead and hand tighten this first. So I had to use 2 hands to move this wire out of the way over here. And yeah, once you pass that, you just hand tighten it in. Right, so I've tightened up the oil filter back into his housing. And put the sun plug in now. there. Gonna over tighten it. That's enough. Just gonna spray a bit of brake cleaner. And then give that a little wipe. Okay, so now I've got to slide this under tray back on and just put all the screws back on in reverse. Alright, so obviously we're going to top up the oil, but I'm going to do it later. I'm going to now do the air filter, which is located here. Just hold on with a couple of torques. I'm going to go ahead and release all these screws. That one there, I'm gonna have to use a screwdriver because I'll drop it, won't fit in there. Taking all the screws off now. They're self-retaining, so you ain't got to worry about them coming out and falling out. They won't do that, they'll just stay in there. So just lift it up, take the old filter out. Ah, mate. Like that. That's the old filter. And this is the new one. It's a part number if you need it. Literally, pop it back in. That's it. Just tighten all the screws back. Okay, so I've just gone ahead and put 4.6 litres of engine oil in this car, which is what it takes. I'm going to drive off the ramp, let it run for a bit, send it off, and I'm going to double check the dipstick and make sure it's alright. So yeah, that's basically how you do oil service and the air filter change on our Mk7 Golf TDI.